Well. We are back in his house. This is video number 2. Queen Common Sense in the building. Feeling a little better after my run. Me and Bella Bill had a nice little 3-mile trek there. And y'all, please excuse my G attire. I thought I'd break it all the way down today with the white tee, straight up Chi-Town hood status with the dark blues on today, straight up old school hood. And I'm gonna stay away from the ratchet for right now. This is only video volume number 2. So I'm gonna just get a little street, if you don't mind. And I left a little chat box open today because I know y'all probably want to mix it up a little bit, talk a little shit at me, talk a little shit to me, talk a little shit about me. So, you know, I'm gonna let y'all blow your load in the chat room today. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all like that today, but I'm just gonna keep it all the way live. So I'm here to just kind of ease on up to this fake ass G, this wannabe alpha nigga. Just easing up to it. So we're gonna start off with a discussion about relationships versus RelationSHIT and how to spot an alpha. And you know, we recognize each other, so it's not that hard when you know the street, when you from the street and you of the street and not just running the motherfucking street. Y'all, it's gonna be a lot of metaphors and some etherical wisdom coming from my grandma Elma on today. Rest in power. She passed away when I was 22 years old. I am 44 now, so you know I miss her. It's been a long time, couple of decades, but sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday. And when I'm going through kind of little things like this, spiritual warfare, I always channel her because she always knew exactly what to say to me to help me make it click so I can keep pushing. Now, y'all excuse me, you know, I got this whole thing going on. I probably look like Rudolph and shit, but I'm working it out. So we did our workout today. We get that shit together. So I'm straight for right now. I'm gonna chill out after this. So, you know, I appreciate you, family, for your concern and love. The beautiful recipes for healing that was left for me on my channel on the other video. Thank you. That's just the most beautiful thing in the world to me, when someone cares enough for you to tell you what to do to help you heal yourself. That's the biggest gift that anybody can give you, is that unconditional love and concern, just because they want to see you do good and be good and strong. So I really appreciate that more than you really know. And we're going to go ahead and get into that. That's a good little segue. That agape love that's shown to me on my comment section. True concern. That's what I reach for. No ego, no pride, just straight love. And that's what all that matters. All that matters. So, yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I'm sorry that I cannot smell shit because some of the flowers is popping open and boy. Gorgeous. We have this dogwood tree down here, and it emits this really fuzzy, dusty pollen, and it collects every fucking way, on the car, on the dog, on the fucking house, everywhere. So you have to have a good HEPA filter, a good ass vacuum cleaner. And if you ain't never had no damn allergies, you got her now if you bring your ass down here with this dogwood tree. Excuse me. So I'm gonna be sipping on my little ice water with lemon in here. And I got my little witch's brew going in there. I'm working on it. I got to go. I'm doing it every day. I promise. So just excuse me because I'm gonna be real strict. And people ain't used to seeing females get this hood. Especially cute motherfuckers like me. So please excuse me ahead of time, because it's going to get thug thizzle around in here. So, just a little touch on RelationSHIT versus RelationSHIP. Only an alpha know what a relationship is and what it requires. A RelationSHIT where you a beta motherfucker and you know you ain't shit and you know you have to keep reminding motherfuckers that you an adult. That ain't no motherfucking alpha. And it's go both ways. Female or male. I don't discriminate on who can get it. So, yeah, we're going to speak on RelationSHIT first. How do you know you in a relationship? It's when you ask yourself at least once, which is too many times, why am I still here? Or why am I here? You look at your partner and you feel apathy instead of excitement. You would rather spend time in separate parts of the house than talk and have a conversation, interaction regularly. So that's a RelationSHIT. Now, alphas have gotten caught up in relationships before. I have. But a beta, the non-alpha, is a bitch, and they just hang out and leech. That's all the fuck they do. And one thing, if you a real G, or ever have been street, because there's a difference. If you are alpha, you could be street, you can get hood, and you stay on your gangster shit. It don't flip-flop, go away and come and go. Fade in the back and come back out. So you know you dealing with a bitch. And where I come from, the streets, a bitch meant a coward, a beta, a non-alpha. So anybody can be a bitch. How I get down, how I'm used to. The type of motherfuckers that truly are street and on that gangster shit. And I know a nigga ain't shit when all he do is talk about what the fuck he used to do or what the hell he can do or how he will do all kind of shit. And then you look around and they ain't moved a goddamn thing. But a bunch of other beta motherfuckers who just like ticks. That's how you know you dealing with a beta. If that motherfucker ain't got no resume and don't see education for himself or herself as important, you're not a G if you don't know how to work that system so it can benefit you as a tool to use to get to your own entrepreneurial goal. I already did that 2 or 3 times in Chicago. So now I'm working on that shit here. Now, I didn't have no relationship or relationship when I moved. And if you are a real G, you know that we don't tell nothing about our finances, our next move, or our love life. We don't kiss and tell, ever, ever. That's how you know you're dealing with a bitch. If they always talking about their next move, always talking about their finances, imaginary or real, and they kiss and tell motherfuckers. That's a bitch. That's how you know you're dealing with a beta. So you can find your these motherfucking betas is everywhere. They're like roaches. From where I come from, a real G don't never get caught. Especially when they jump down. And if you're a real G, you know what that be. You ain't street, then you definitely ain't an alpha. If you bitch up every time 5-0 show up. I don't know no alphas that ever bow down to no fucking cops, especially dirty cops. That's how you know you dealing with a bitch. And see, a real G, they can back up what the fuck they say. If ever you were to encounter a real G in person, they don't ever forget until they're able to squash their own beef themselves. And if I have offended a fellow G or G stress, we're going to have a sit down first. And then if we have to, it's going to be some gunplay. If we have to. And that's very rare. Because the sit downs usually squash a lot of shit. Whatever, on the phone, in person. Squash a lot of shit. Clear the air. And then after that, it's squashed. That's a true G, alpha. See, a lot of niggas front like the alphas, and they say, oh, I ain't got no beef with you. And as soon as they adversary walk off, it's fuck you again. See, that's a bitch. Because when you street and you are alpha, word get back real quick if you talking cash money slick shit. And that's a surefire way to get your head blown clean off your goddamn body, no matter where on the map you are. Because G's really network. And they stay in contact, no matter what. And no matter how long you have not been in contact, if you hook up with a fellow G alpha and y'all roll together, or you took care of some business together, it's going to be just like y'all never parted. But when it's a whole bunch of static and a lot of fucking bullshit, if you reunite with a fellow beta bitch, you hear it. Oh man, I ain't heard from you, girl. Where you been? That's a bitch. People who need their ass kissed, that's a bitch. Because real G's don't give a fuck if anybody have any stock in what they say. Because they show you more than they tell you. It's a silent presence to an alpha. When we enter, we command the room without speaking. So you could be a basic bitch and have a loud ass presentation and you think you commanding some shit. That's a bitch. That's not an alpha. If you look at any pack animals, the motherfucking alpha is one of the quietest ones. Very quiet. They don't need to do or say much. But that whole motherfucking pack know what's up. So, motherfuckers like testing the water, underestimating, and false flagging me as a bitch. But the queen is exiting the hive now. And you know the queen is alpha in that beehive. And when she come out, it's time to go to war. So, forgive me for my street today. It's not going to be as eloquent as people would like. I'm not really that goddamn polished on YouTube no way, because it's just motherfucking YouTube. However, I make sure I stay in alpha status at all times. And people say, well, what about your kids? Look at her cussing, what they gonna think. My kids grew up with me. So they know they mama. And all their friends know they mama. And all their mamas know my kid's mama. That's the G. When your child could walk up in somewhere without you, or people see them, not just no neighborhood shit, I'm talking about when they go other places. They go, damn, I know your mama. That's an alpha. And you know you dealing with a bitch who is a fucking hating ass, salty ass nigga. When everywhere an alpha go, that bitch is right there behind them trying to discredit and shit on everything they do. That's a bitch. Riding on coattails and shit. That's a bitch. Because a real G gets shit done and keep it moving. We don't give a fuck if you like it or if you don't. Because the objective is not to please a motherfucker. The objective is to move some shit and get some shit done. Kind of like the wolf pack. We showed up at TRS. We came and sold that bitch up real tight. And when we left, everything went from sugar to shit in less than 60 seconds. You can't replace an alpha with a motherfucking bitch. So, just, you know, just touching on that a little bit. Now, as far as RelationSHITs go, alphas, we know what we don't want. So it's easier to zone in on what the fuck we want. That goes for anything. Food, money, whip, crib, clip, pipe, weaponry, anything. We already know what we don't want. So now, G's don't just lay up with any motherfucker and every motherfucker. And if you street and you're a promiscuous ass hoe, you ain't a G. You definitely ain't a motherfucking alpha. Not where I come from in the Chi. That's considered a bitch. A beta bitch. So male or female, a real G don't have a whole lot of fucking spiritually transmitted diseases and shit. Because you can't be mentally insane and watch your back and get shit done. You know, like bipolar and shit like that. That ain't no goddamn G. So, when your mental ain't right, it ain't no way you can collectively move a crowd. Ain't no way. Because your fucking demons is fighting each other. And motherfuckers trying to control everything around them versus getting out and making moves out in the real world and coming out of that goddamn beta ass bubble. So that's, you know, a relationship. When you know what you don't want, but you settle for what you can get, that's a bitch, and you know you in a relationship. When you get bored with the person you with, and you too much of a bitch to tell them yourself, and y'all begin to resent the fuck out of each other, but you stay anyway, that's a bitch, especially if it ain't no real ties there, you know? Because I'll be damned if a motherfucker have me on a fucking noose just because we've been together X amount of years. I be goddamn, and we don't have no seed at all. So that ain't loyalty. That's stupidity. That's beta shit. Because you already know what you don't want, but you settle for what you can get. Because you're a beta motherfucker and you just grab the first thing coming along because you've been listening to old, bitter ass, faking ass, Bible-toting Christian women to tell you to be married to Jeebus. That's a bitch. Because if you was a real Christian alpha, you'll be like, you know what? I believe in the higher power, the great creator, whatever the hell, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity, whatever it is. However, I know it's an alpha out there to come find this alpha. So instead of praying for a damn man, you praying for a partner, a best friend, a helpmate, a teammate. That's how you know when you're going to have a relationship and not a relationship. RelationSHIT. Because I can tell you, even with children, they would rather come from a broken home than live in one. That's for those of us parents that are alphas. And we just accept the fact that the shit didn't work out. However, we collectively love our children enough, so much so, to still respect the co-parent and do so like motherfucking G's. And we don't have to lie or hide anything from one another because we know that emotional business is finished. However, we still have etherical business to take care of. And that's the damn seeds. So come hell or high water, we're going to fight together to make sure these motherfuckers make it to 25 and get out of college. And we will kill for each other to do so. Other than that, I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. That's a goddamn alpha. There's a lot of front ass niggas out there who do that too. They'll tell you they won't let me see my child. Because men and women do it too. They do it. They both do it. Men hold the children back, use the children just like women do. That's why these niggas don't like me, because I keep the scales motherfucking balanced. But you know what? I'm street, and the motherfucking alpha ain't no cheeks in my motherfucking armor. Okay? I am far from a bitch. But you built a bitch, not a queen, is coming out the goddamn high. And I gotta call up damn drones and shit to escort these bitches up out of here. Now, a relationship is where one or the other have to chase and beg and plead and shit. Panting like a fucking desperate ass mutt, waiting for approval, somebody to fucking make up their mind what the fuck they want to do. And just linger there, ongoing. That's a relationship. And you know you're dealing with a bitch in that relationship because every move you try to make as an alpha, they do something to block it, sabotage it, or subliminally program you mentally to not have full faith in yourself and your abilities. Always got that devil's advocate attitude like a bitch. If you really are alpha, ain't no way that somebody got to distribute to you and provide everything for you that's majorly keeping your ass alive. Because being a domestic fucking maid ain't what alphas make. We have many different talents, and we always have more than one hustle. Preferably legitimate, but we don't really like being on the grid a lot. So we do what we gotta do. So that's a fucking alpha. And you know you in a relationship if the person that you with can't move shit but a goddamn vacuum cleaner or a motherfucking microphone or a goddamn toothpick. An alpha's not afraid to show their talent. not afraid to speak on their talent, and not afraid to share the education that they do have because of the skill set they have developed due to their talents to enhance their talents and use their talents for civil service purposes, educational purposes, which is a civil servant, preferably public, because then you can stay connected to the state and the feds, and you can keep up to date on a whole lot of shit that you normally wouldn't know if you were not employed there to help teach and educate and free motherfuckers. That's what alphas do. But you got beta motherfuckers who have to question every fucking thing you do as an alpha, but other betas don't get questioned. That's how you know you in a relationship when it's double standards. You know, that fence hopping, fence riding bullshit. Within a matter of months, you wind up with a goddamn enemy, and you can't even figure out what the fuck is this petty ass shit? What the fuck? We could have just talked this out. That's what G's do. And if you're not street and you fronting and flossing and shit, you can talk a lot of shit, but you get your ass handed to you if you ever challenged and called to back that shit up. You will get stoned. So, a real G, they know how to lay hands and anoint your ass in many ways. I'm the type of motherfucker now, I like to just rent space in your fucking head for a couple of years after you cross me, so that you'll think 3 times before you ever do no shit like that again to anybody else. You know, because I'm a goddamn grandma and shit. I ain't got time to be out here in these streets tracking motherfuckers. Because the type of bounty hunter that a G is, it ain't got to have nothing to do with no money for us to come find your motherfucking ass with a quickness. So, you in a relationship when you see any or all of the above listed. Because alphas don't have to talk about a goddamn thing. They just go ahead and move some shit on around. That's why everybody always trying to be in our goddamn business, because we don't talk a lot. And when we do talk, we know what the fuck we talking about. And it's always some motherfucker coming along trying to goddamn shoot down what the fuck you know to be accurate, factual, logical shit. That gets under the skin of beta motherfuckers, especially with weak ones, with a lot of fucking hot air. They like to challenge you to see if you really know what you're talking about, even though they couldn't tell you or not if you know what you're talking about, because some of the shit that you know is way over their fucking educational level, pay grade, and everything else. So if I sit down with a beta motherfucker and start talking oncology or podiatry or the anatomy of the brain, all the beta bitches is going to do is start laughing and say, oh, you think you know everything. And so what's this? And what's asking stupid ass, dumb ass, backwards questions, trying to be funny and shit. That's how you know you're dealing with a beta. And then you got some betas that wear the serious mug, but just below the surface of that serious mug, they some real super sensitive, soft ass motherfuckers. You know, the ones that's emotional and shit, that get they feelings hurt when you tell them no, or if you ignore their ass, or you don't play with their toys the way they want you to play with them and shit. You know, they gotta go run tell that, go fucking tattle and shit. You know, you have a discrepancy with your partner or your significant other, and this bitch is on the phone talking shit to their friends about y'all problems. But they done had you isolate everybody that's close to you that you can trust and rely on because you with this unstable motherfucking bitch. That's how you know you in a relationship. See, I ain't never had no problem talking to nobody, male or female, especially on the lines of a relationship or a relationship. Never. Now, in a minute, I'm finna show y'all some shit. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna like me after this. A lot more, I should say. A lot more motherfuckers is not gonna like me after volume 3, 4, and 5. And I do however many the fuck I need to to make this motherfucker heart implode, his chest cave in. So excuse me if I seem a little rough around the edges today. It's gonna last for a while. So y'all buckle up, because it's gonna get real greasy up in this motherfucker. And anybody from Chicago, keep your ear open and listen for this bitch to scream. Because I'm getting ready to build a hell for this motherfucker. And he think that I'm a bitch now. He gonna motherfucking bow down to this G. Because a plane ticket to Chicago ain't shit. It ain't shit. You know, and I still got hands for a motherfucker. And I still got pipe for a motherfucker. It can get real hood real quick. Because if I come back to the city and I start calling up shit and moving shit, it's going to be Beirut up in that motherfucker. I could do it now, but I got other shit to do, so. And I'm sick. I don't feel like talking a lot more beyond what the fuck I feel like talking about. So, yeah. A relationship is where you know your life depends on this person, the other person. And you's an ungrateful, selfish ass, abusive ass motherfucking beta bitch. And all you can do is take. It's all about that person. Alphas don't count favors or what they do or whatever. They don't brag about how many people they get down with, because your circle is supposed to stay close to the vest. And then if you got any enemies, oh shit, you better watch them even closer. And then if you're a real G, you really ain't got to watch them motherfuckers, because G recognize G, and your fellow G-stresses or G's be watching for you. So you can continue to get your shit accomplished. We watch each other back. So we don't need no popo. We don't believe in inviting other motherfuckers into a little squabble that we can handle and police ourselves. That's a goddamn G, an alpha. You know, we don't gotta call 5 Hizzle, because that'll be a welcome visitor when you fucking with a G. You want the cops to save your motherfucking ass fucking around with us. You better hope you do get arrested instead of letting one of us drag your ass off. That's how we get down. That's just how we do. Professional, educated motherfuckers as alphas. Somebody fucking up on the job, somebody fucking up in the streets, somebody beating their wife, somebody hoeing around on their husband or boyfriend or girlfriend. We handle that shit. No, don't call the papa. Don't pull out them papers on them. We got you. And it's handled. You know you in a relationship when all the person you with can do is snitch on other motherfuckers. That's not what alphas do. Because like I said before, you never fucking kiss and tell. If you have issues, you handle that shit behind closed doors. And once it's squashed, it's never spoke of again. It's an honor to be in a G. See, only beta bitches have to go around constantly discussing some old shit. Oh, you remember that thing we had? We had to take care of that motherfucker. See, G's don't do that. Because we don't have an ego. Only niggas and nigga bitches with swag, that goddamn weak ass beta shit, only they do shit like that in relationships. Always snitching. Always comparing their station to somebody else's station in life. That's a bitch. That's a real weak bitch. Eyes on your own motherfucking paper. Because a G come prepared for every fucking test. We stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready. With the safety off. Because we know if we gonna pull it, we damn sure gonna use it, and we don't goddamn miss. But you got these beta bitches hitting and missing, snitching, lying on their goddamn genitals and shit. That's how you know you dealing with a bitch. You deal with that shit every day. You in a relationship. Now, a lot of people think that it's all romantic. You can be in a relationship with a platonic friend, with your mama, your brother, your sister, your cousin. It's relationships of all types. And they attract other beta motherfuckers. Because that old cliche goes so true. Misery loves company. And karma is a bitch. So that's just a little brief breakdown of relationship versus relationship. You know, and a lot of these ladies get their ass in trouble. I'm talking to the ladies now because we on the same frequency. I'm gonna get to the dudes in a minute, the gentlemen in a minute. But a lot of y'all ladies get your ass in trouble over and over again with these same beta motherfuckers because you're looking for an end game. You're looking for that exhale. You're looking for that finally I met the finish line and now I can fall back. See, that's a beta motherfucking mentality. Because your grind get harder, you get smarter, you get sharper when you match up with your fellow alpha. And see, you can't be an alpha or you can't be getting at an alpha if you got baggage, if you got unfinished business, or if you got other beta motherfuckers latched on to you. Because we smell bitch a mile away. And another thing is you can't really get alphas to talk much outside of who they really truly trust. Frequently I'm asked, why you not talking? I'm straight, I'm observing. Well, she act like she better than everybody, she can't talk to nobody. No, I can't. You damn right. No, I cannot talk to y'all motherfuckers, I don't know you. Now let's pick a subject to talk about other than other motherfuckers, and then I school you. I'll school you. And I'm ready to learn. So we're gonna bring our lexicon of knowledge to the table, and we can talk about some real shit and maybe put some business together and make some money. We can talk about that, but sitting around just shooting the shit, gangsters don't do that. That's how you know you went and around a bitch. Because they some time-wasting motherfuckers. Beta motherfuckers always talking cash money shit. When you challenge them on anything, you always have to have a one-up. If they don't one-up you, they're going to get emotional and ready to fight and shit. Because they threaten. They're not going to tell you that. They're not going to admit to it. Many betas are often threatened by alphas. Especially in mixed company. Don't have nothing to do with violence or feeling unsafe. It's just the energy that an alpha exudes is very, very goddamn powerful. It's overwhelming. I've had many people tell me, and my girl, who is a state trooper, I was scared to approach you. You seem a little bit intimidating. You look like you don't fuck around. We don't. So, come correct or don't come at all. Because if you say some stupid shit and I don't like, I'm going to say some real stupid shit back. You will respect an alpha. It's not a request. But that's how you know you in a relationship. Because a bitch always have to try to strong arm folk or purposely be intimidating, domineering. Attention whore. That's how you know you with a bitch in a relationship. So I ain't never had no problem talking to another alpha. Ain't never had no problem navigating my way around a bitch because I know one when I see one. And bitches always take their sweet time to try to inch up to you to see how close they can get so they can try to nab a little bit of data and run back and snitch like a bitch. And that pattern never stops. They keep doing it. And the more they do it, the more people catch on to what they're doing. And in the street, that shit travel fast too. So if you in a relationship with a bitch, that motherfucker always running from somebody, some kind of way, male or female. But y'all ladies get yourself caught up over in the repetitive, redundant, same nigga, same type of nigga, same type of nigga, same type of nigga. Because you keep falling for the same type of shit. You know, it's the biggest myth, it's the biggest lie ever told. By a black woman, there ain't no good men. There's a shortage on good black men. Why can't I find a good black man? Well, you ain't gonna find any motherfuckers on YouTube. If you do, that's a blessing. Because there is some good men on YouTube. However, you've got to sift through all the bitches in order to see the one that see you. So, alphas don't have to fucking hunt and chase down another alpha. You eventually just bump into each other. You know what I'm saying? And that shit clicks. But that's how you know you in a relationship, because a beta bitch is gonna always have some type of issue with what the alpha is doing. Either they're insecure, they're jealous, they're motherfucking saboteur artists, pathological liars. That's beta motherfuckers. Always seeking some type of validation. Embarrassed of who they are. That's why people lie. Because they're embarrassed of the truth that they know within their soul. So to verbally confess it makes it objective and it sounds fucked up to them. Even repeating the shit back. So they lie to appease their own guilt or shame. Bitch ass shit. Because if you fuck up and make a mistake as a G, you just be like, look, hey, I fucked up. I need to fix it. You offer your humble apologies. You fix the shit, make it right. And then you go get the person that you offended or that you did a foul, committed a foul toward. And you ask them, is that acceptable reparations for how I fucked up? That's what we do. But when you're dealing with a bitch, either they don't have no accountability at all, or only when it's convenient for them, or if they can highly minimize how they fucked up and flip it back on you to make it seem like it's always been you with the problem. That's how you know you're in a relationship. Because that motherfucker ain't contributing a goddamn thing but a fucking headache. So I'm getting street. That's how we do. From the street in Chicago. You know, and we keep it all the way 100. We ladies. You know you're dealing with a G when you can kick it in these streets. And some of the roughest niggas come bring you a chair so you can sit down and chop it up with the other female G's, with the soldiers standing around, standing guard. 40s, blunts, thug fizzle, cards, slapping bones, chopping it up, doing business. Wherever we go, we sit down and put some plans together. And then we carry them motherfuckers out and do what we gotta do and move on to the next. Because people gotta eat, so we ain't got time to celebrate. We gotta keep moving, keep stacking, keep running. But a bitch wouldn't know nothing about that because they so busy trying to discredit you and everything you do. Because they find themselves in fucked up ass relationships. So they're watching you, latching on to your every move. Because every move a G will make, there's a bitch in the wings trying to discredit you, but keeping up with every fucking thing you do. Every fucking thing you do. Why? So they can shit on you. So that's a relationship. You know, and I play this track here in the background, Come and Talk to Me on repeat, because bitches have a problem communicating how they really feel. A true G don't give a fuck. They say how they feel and they leave it at that. It's not embarrassing or disrespect to anybody. It's just, look, hey, I'm just telling you the truth. That's why I admire Kevin Gates and his wife so much. That is some gangster shit. It ain't for everybody. But that is one of the realest niggas in the game that I have seen in a long, long time. Long, long time. And I really admire his wife and her aura. Why? Because she is all the way real. She's a goddamn lady. She is so fucking smart, sweet, and she's a female G. Because she's a lot like a lot of us. That tomboy, athletic, you know, with a polished motherfucking lady. Yet, another alpha. Not to be fucked with. A lot of people take that shit when it comes to females. They take that shit for a weakness. Oh, this is a bitch. So, you know, we can talk to her any old kind of way, say all kind of shit, talk under her clothes, call her bitches to her face. She ain't gonna do shit because that's a bitch. And if she do jump on me, I'm gonna fuck her up. See, I don't fight niggas no more. I used to. When I was young, and I couldn't control all 7 of them motherfuckers up there, I will whoop a nigga's ass in a minute. Pistol whoop your ass, especially if you call me a bitch. I'll make you swallow your goddamn teeth. But now I'm a goddamn grandmama. I can't be fighting acting fucking dumb and shit, getting all bruised up and tossing people around. I can't do that. But I know I will fucking pop your ass in a minute. I don't care. I make you fucking skip bullets like you jumping double dutch. You disrespect me far enough to where I have to fucking show you better than I can tell you that you're gonna stop your bullshit. Because I don't play with beta bitches and fucking around, joking and shit. If you have something to say to me, say it. If not, we don't need to talk. You don't need to be in my motherfucking presence. That's how G's get down. Because I got a lot on my mind. And I don't need extra chatter and static in my motherfucking ear unless it ain't about making some money, going to get some money, or you gonna bring me some goddamn money. We doing business? Did we have a transaction? Did we complete that motherfucker? Okay, so is that it? Okay, gotta go. Gotta take care of some more business. Alphas know how to manage their time. Beta bitches just talk about it and never be about it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get that for my kids. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna take this trip. I'm gonna, and don't never fucking do it. That's how you know a bitch. And by the way, there's some good ass draw. For those of y'all that ain't street, that means hydrophonically grown weed. Good shit. So we just keeping it street. How we chop it up in the city. I'm not on my normal grind, so normally I would check around and see what was up. See who was chilling. And we start trying to get some moves made. Or something might have come up in the hood where somebody needed something. And we come together and bind our resources, whatever little we got going. And make something sometimes out of nothing. But a bitch wouldn't know nothing about that. Because they're too busy sitting around watching you. Talking about how you ain't what you say you are. But they ain't never really had to sit down with you to even get to fucking know you as a person, an entity. They just got their fucking finger up their ass assuming shit because they too much of a bitch to ask you. Because they know usually what they want to ask you is really none of their goddamn motherfucking business because they some nosy bitches. Because motherfuckers feel entitled to know your business when you're a real G. What you doing? Why you want to know? I'm sorry. Stay out my motherfucking business. Well, if you need anything, just ask. Okay. Test that shit. Oh, excuse me. I had a little emergency. Can I get $20 from you real quick? I'll hit you back next week. I just got to go make this run real quick. Take care of this business. And I got you. Oh, yeah. Here's the 20. Soon as you fill up your tank or whatever the fuck, this bitch just came borrow $20 from me. She must be broke. Bitch must be not selling enough pussy. Bitch. For all they know, you could be going to visit somebody in the motherfucking hospital and you fucking running low on gas. You in between the pay period. But now you all of a sudden a welfare broke ass selling pussy ass bitch because you misbudgeted your money that pay period and it was a little $20 short. All right, I'll get you next week. I just need to run this last. Just got to take care of something. I got you. No, don't worry about it. Bitch. And then there's all the string of fucking assumptions and speculations. When you get back from handling your motherfucking business, people coming over or calling, or you hear a buzz, a hum. Did she go to rehab? Is that where she went? Rumors. Because you borrowed $20 motherfucking dollars from a bitch. That's how bitches do. They can't get in your fucking cipher. They can't figure you out. So when they can't hate, they lie. That ain't no alpha shit. You know? Motherfuckers who lie in the hood where I'm from, they take walks and rides and shit. Because that's some real coward bitch ass shit to do. And you know, this person might have a family. You know, this person may have just lost a loved one. You don't never know. But you want some bitch ass shit, putting dangerous ass goddamn gems in the air. Just dropping bombs and shit, rumors. And that could potentially fuck up that person's family, their money, anything. But bitches just keep talking. Why? Because they ain't got nothing else better to do. Ego. And I have seen grown ass men cock diesel strong, get the ego stomped right the fuck out of them. And them niggas let him live just to apologize. And that motherfucker was begging for forgiveness. He was begging. But that's what bitch bully ass niggas do. And nigga bitches. They know who they can fuck with. And they know who not to fuck with. And sometimes they get a little shady and push the wrong goddamn button with the wrong motherfucker. And then this is real ugly after that. So that's how you know you're dealing with a bitch. So I just wanted to talk to you today, family, on bitches and beta motherfuckers when you in relationships. Because you got relationships of all kinds. You have a relationship with the postman or woman. I know I have a very close relationship with UPS and FedEx, especially overnight because I work from home. So the route, you know, old girl is cool as hell. And every now and then I have a plate of food for her or some shit. And she is a gangster. A real one. So, UPS, holla. You know, in the medical field, we use a lot of UPS and FedEx and couriers and shit. So I have relationships of all kinds with all type of people on different type of walks of life and pay grade who, when you are a civilized gangster, they don't mind doing you a solid, even if you ain't never did nothing for them or spent no money with them. They still give you the hookup. That's called networking. You bumped into each other at damn Wrigley Field or some shit. Oh, hey, I remember you from the ER. My little boy fell and broke his ankle. And you patched him up real good. He healed up real nice. And everything in our checkup was awesome because you was the checkup, the one to triage us in. You know what? Give them this gratis. Signature room. $200 plates of food. $500 bottles of wine. You got to pay for shit. It's not about money and having a lot of it, because I can make a lot of money or not. I know how to do a lot of shit. That's what gangsters do. We try all kind of shit. And it ain't about bragging and boasting and showing out. It's just about, I'm fucking curious. I just want to know. I want to know, can I fly a fucking helicopter? So I want to be a medevac chopper pilot. I want to ride in the fucking Airbus. The EMTs in the sky and shit. I just want to know if I can do it. But basic bitches see that as lying, showing out, bragging, boasting. But you know, a true G always have a fix. They need to have a fix, like adrenaline for me. Like, I like going fast. I like dangerous shit. And it gives me a fucking thrill to go fast. So I like to drive race cars and shit. And motorcycles. Racing. I'm not afraid to die. I like going fast. And I don't give a fuck. And so that's why I stopped, because I have seeds now. And I can't go out there and risk my fucking life just to get high. Bitches, they have to have a vice. It's not a fix. It's a medication. Because their mind is so fragmented and they hear voices and shit. And they so apathetic in their life. They need to quiet that noise. Shut them voices up. Medicate the pain and the baggage that they dragging. That's a bitch. So we just chopping it up like gangsters. Street. Keeping it all the way hood. Y'all motherfuckers ratchets ain't got shit on the G. Ratchets and goddamn hood boogers and shit. That ain't shit. Because when the silence is so loud, it's deafening. That is way more damage than what fucking ratchet can do. Anybody can go tear up some shit. Take a gangster to dance and tap dance around in your fucking mind. And fuck you up. And have you spelling your name backwards and shit. For being a bitch. I know a lot of gangsters that are very empathetic. Lots of psychic abilities. Predict shit. Be right on the money. Like, yeah. I didn't even see that shit. Clever. You can't be a bitch and be able to have the ability to play chess. Real chess. In real life. In the Matrix chess. See, if you a bitch, you a delusional motherfucker. And you daydream about how you would do it if you wasn't a bitch. Doing gutter shit. Strong-arming people. B&Es and shit. Porn sharking and all that stupid shit. Dumbass shit. And then turn around and lie about moving weight. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just keeping it hood. Because bitches don't know what keeping it hood mean, for real. They just say it because to them it sounds catchy. Keep it gangster. It's catchy. But they don't really fucking know what that means. Because gangsters, a minute, ooh, that when you lie, ooh, little or big lie. If you a trick, you talk too fucking much, ain't no way you still be standing today. Nope. You fucking breathing through a tube or in that stinking ass Chicago River on Lower Canal. That's where bitches go. And it's easier to hide if you have help. Trust me, more than the po-po is looking for this bitch. Trust me. I might add myself to that motherfucking list. But you know, them type of bitches, they not really hard to find. Just follow the piccolo player. That's why I love the medical field. And now that I'm entering into the legal field, woo, so much easier to weed out the bitches. I be trying to help some of these chicks pick up their G card, but they like sucking the dicks of bitches and being yes bitches to a bitch. So they call me a bitch. That was funny. So I'm a bitch because I'm trying to keep this other motherfucker from getting chewed alive. Be like they gonna come for you, and you know, you might want to come away from that because it's not gonna be pretty in a little while. It's gonna be fucked up. So you need to clear move to left or right. Just don't stand in the line of fire. Because they don't like you. They're going to do the opposite and get fucked up anyway. And then turn around and look at you like, why you didn't make me not do that? I get it all the time from females. And it just kills them to admit it. You know what? She was right. I should have listened to you. Instead of dick dancing, I should have watched him because it was red flags. And this nigga done took off. Got 3 other women out there. He got 5 kids. And I ain't know none of this. Now we done bought this house together. And this motherfucker trying to take my house because he ain't paying child support. Told you to leave that motherfucker alone a long time ago. Bitches. But don't nobody hear me though. So just a little on relationship versus relationship. And next, if I feel like it, later on this evening, I'm gonna do ladyhood, lady-ishness, and lady-ishly. So what the fuck we gonna do later? But I'm gonna go Get my motherfucking smoothie and drink this stuff down. And we can chop it up in the hood. Chi-Town remix to the goddamn Sticks Gangster Boogie later on this evening. I don't know what time. I'm not gonna promise. Cause my red ass is plugged up and I need to do something. So Hotep. Blessings, everybody. Be good to yourself. Go, ladies, go hug a black man. God damn it. Black men are so awesome. I just want to let you know that. Black men are the best blessing and creation next to a black woman. Hug a black man. Hug his ass. Give him a kiss on the cheek, forehead. Shake his hand. Let him know you love him. Because y'all are the shit. So, peace out. I'm out.